Stay tuned and let's take a look at the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Zeo Green Ranger. Pow and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. And you can now hit that join button and become a channel member. Quite simply show some love or join the members club. Much appreciated. Today, we're taking a look at the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Zeo Green Ranger, slowly completing that Zeo team. Now, you know me, I'm all in for everything Mighty Morphin and Zeo. They are my two favorite teams as a kid. Very happy to be completing them now in the Lightning Collection, and we're getting ever so closer to completing this Zeo team. And my personal favorite Zeo Ranger was the Green Ranger. I had loyalty to the Black Mighty Morphin, and Adam did exactly that. He took over from Zach to be the Black Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, then he was Green Turbo, and then he was Green Zeo. So very happy to add Adam as a civilian head now amongst our Rangers. And I'm very happy to actually have the power axes as well, because we all know Blue never got his own weapons. So I'm glad they are fixing that and we are getting these individual weapons. I wonder how they get those blue ones out to us, but still, all the same, he comes with his power pod and blaster and all of that good stuff. Yeah, happy to have him. So packaging is what you would expect now from the Lightning Collection. As I said, it's one of my favorites, and I love the fact that if you buy two, just like me, you can display yours just like that with the helmet full. So one to open and one to display, and then you could display the helmet in its full. So yeah, buy two, be an idiot like Dan W. But yes, very happy. Spin it around, there's the Ranger again on the back, just as a promo image though. I think that's a 3D rendering, but we get no wave association, no other figures in the line, which is always curious why they don't do that, but still, doesn't bother me. Let's get Adam open. So here we have Zeo Green out of the box now with all of his accessories on the table, so there's a better look at his power axes. So obviously we'll go through all of his accessories as well. As I said, very happy to have the Adam civilian head. I think his blaster effect is a different colour to the previous figure as well, which is a nice touch. Interchangeable fisted hands, which is always good for fighting those putties. But yeah, let's zoom in and have a closer look at the glorious Zeo uniform. Starting off with the helmet, Adam's design was quite simple, to be fair, just with this sort of horizontal rectangle across the side, but it always worked out very nice, looks decent, and it looks clean to me with the silver outline around the black. Moving down to the gold pattern here on the chest, and I love the butterfly joints, but if you move the butterfly joints out, you can see that the pattern actually stops. Now that's probably to stop it from getting stuck maybe, but it would have been good to have that pattern continue when you are using the butterfly joints for poses, because you can sort of see how it's smooth there and then the sculpted design is there. So if there's a bit more sculpt there, that would have made the difference. But still, if you get it lined up, it works pretty good. The sculpted detail and the gold looks pretty clean against the white, of course, and the green. Spin it around as well on the back there along the side. So yeah, again, love the Lightning Collection articulation with the ball joint up here at the waist, as well as the ab crunch. Obviously a lot of action figure lines would benefit from that type of utilization. And then we got the double jointed elbows, which are pretty good and they work really well. And again, you can see the Zeo sort of sculpted design there on the gold against the white. Moving down to the belt, sort of see the Zeo logos there in the belt, which is nice, and it's got the harnesses for the two weapons, which I'll show you in a minute, the blaster and the pod sword, of course. Moving down to the boots again, you see the sculpted gold against the white, and I have to admit, all the lines are clean, like there's no sloppy gold going onto the green, so you get the nice clean green to gold to white, which does make a difference when you've got them on display. And again, double jointed knees, which are a nice touch. Again, I don't need to go over articulation for Lightning Collection. They're all the same bodies now. Swivel there at the top, and then the nice ankle pivot as well, which we all appreciate. But yeah, very nice. So again, we know what we're getting now with these figures. We're just sort of slowly completing the teams. Once we've seen one, we've basically seen them all, but it is still nice to go and take a close look at all of these characters, because that's why we have them on our shelves, right? To have the characters behind the helmet. So let's do exactly that. Let's have a look at Adam. So the helmet is off, and here we have Adam. Now, in Power Rangers, Adam was around for quite a few seasons, so he did go through a few hairstyles, to be fair. He had long hair at some point, I think in Turbo maybe. But yeah, this time he's got a bit of a boffin on there, but it works pretty well. I think the likeness is pretty good, to be fair. No complaints from me on that. You've got the gold earring there, very 90s style. But yeah, I definitely see the actor's face in this sculpt and paint. I love the 3D digital printing that Hasbro are doing. Yeah, really liking it. So if I put a side by side there, you tell me, does it look like the actor in the Zeo uniform? I think it's pretty good. And yeah, as I said, Adam's had lots of different hairstyles. So if we see Adam again in the future, in Turbo or Mighty Morphin, whatever, I'm sure we'll have a different hairstyle. But yeah, that works out really, really well. Let me just one more time, spin it around very slowly. Love the sculpt in the hair as well. Sort of see, as I said, very 90s sort of boy band, isn't it? But it works, does the job. Looks like Adam. Bravo. And for anybody wondering, of course, if Adam is your preference for black Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, the head pops on there, no problem at all. And as I said, because it's had lots of different hairstyles, I'm sure you can get away. I'm sure he looked like this at some point in Mighty Morphin. But yeah, looks good. It works. No problem at all. There we have Adam as the black Mighty Morphin Ranger. Moving on to some of his weapons, he does have hands to hold both the power pod swords and the Zeo laser pistols as well. So he does have a trigger finger hand, which is for the pistol. So if I zoom in, you can see he holds that nicely. And there is a bit of paint there on the pistol, which I appreciate. And he does come with a blaster as well. The Red Ranger did. I think the Red Ranger's one was blue. And this time he comes with a more of a yellowish sort of green effect, which I like. I like when we just get different effect pieces at least. So I like this. It works. It plugs into the gun. It looks like it's blasting someone. Why wouldn't you want that as an accessory? Very happy to add that. So let me take that off. So again, he can hold them both, and I would be careful because the paint does rub on the hands because it's quite a tight grip. I've noticed on some of my other Rangers, you will get a bit of blue paint on the white hands maybe. But still, let me zoom out a little bit, and you can see he has harnesses for both the Power Pod Sword and the Zeo Laser Blaster. So let me take these out of his hands. So the Zeo Pod Sword will go into the harness there. So it would have been good to have a retracted version of this as well, just to sit in the harness rather than have this down his leg. But I guess that's the same for them all now. And then the blaster, and again, just to show you, the blaster hand is a trigger finger hand compared to just the grip of the sword. But the blaster, the laser blaster, if you will go into the harness nice and tight as well. So if you wanted just your Ranger standing there ready for battle, ready to withdraw, then there you go. He can harness both of his Zeo weapons nicely. But they're not his only weapons. Here we have the Zeo Power Axes. So just like Mighty Morphin Black, Adam clearly liked having some axes as a weapon, so the axe theme continues over into the green Zeo, and again, this is a nice touch. Now, for some reason, Blue Zeo never actually got his unique weapons, but the rest of them have come with them, so I don't know what was going on from Hasbro there, but there we have Adam holding his axe accessories, weapons, if you will, and yeah, these are really, really nice, and they're painted decent as well. So you got the green and the gold and the silver handles, and again, the silver on the blade. Again, these are really nice, people, really nice. So I'm curious to know if all of these weapons do actually build the power blaster that the Zeo Rangers have, but I guess if we're missing Rocky's weapons, we wouldn't be able to build it anyway. But we shall see how Hasbro sort of fix that. But still, it's nice to know that Adam has his weapons, and it does make a difference on display when you've got him holding the weapons all posed up. Looks very good. So literally that is all of his accessories, well, all of his weapons accessories actually on the figure for display. You've got the sword, the blaster and the axes all there, so you can have him posed up on the shelf. Very nice, happy with that. But of course, if you don't want to use his weapons and you just want to go old school and do some fisticuffs with the Zeo putties, then of course he comes with a set of fisted hands as well for some punching, which I always appreciate for the iconic Power Ranger poses. But yeah, some fisted hands work very nicely. And obviously here we have Adam compared to the rest of the Zeo Power Rangers we have so far with the Lightning Collection. So we have red, gold, blue and green. The only two we are missing are the ladies. We are missing yellow and pink. But you know what it is with Lightning Collection. You just got to be patient. Hasbro will get there eventually. They just like to drip feed us these teams. But you know, if you wait long enough, you will get a completed team. I think the only full team we have is Mighty Morphin, and Zeo will probably be next. So fingers crossed we get pink and yellow in the year 2021, as long as Hasbro don't have any more surprise delays for us, because it's been a weird year, let's be honest. But still, I'm patient. My full team will be here eventually. But again, look at this team lining up already. This is going to pop on your shelf. The vibrant colours against the gold. Zeo Gold Ranger as well, my all-time favourite Power Ranger design. Yeah, great team. Very happy to have these in figure form, and they look great together. Now I just need some Zeo Putty Rangers and some Zeo villains. And here we have the Zeo Rangers with the helmets off, with Rocky, Tommy and of course Adam. And now these are all lined up. I don't know what I've said in the past, but the Tommy and the Rocky heads don't look great at all, where Adam, you can clearly tell it's meant to be Adam. Do you know, like, so I do think the lightness is best here with the Green Ranger compared to the other two. The other two ain't the worst head sculpts I've seen, but they're definitely nowhere near the best either. But yeah, I think out of these three, Adam definitely holds up as the best head sculpt so far. And just to show Mighty Morphin some love, here we have Zeo Green compared to Mighty Morphin Black and of course Alpha 5. And Alpha 5 did continue to support the Zeo Rangers into those seasons, so you can display Alpha 5 with your Zeo Rangers if you want to. But yeah, looking at these two now, two of my favourite Rangers growing up as a kid was of course Mighty Morphin Black and Zeo Green. So yeah, happy to have these on the shelf together now. So final thoughts, I'm obviously very happy to be adding another member to the Zeo Power Ranger team. And my favourite member at that, Zeo Green, and Adam was my favourite Zeo Ranger, so it's nice to get him. We just need two more now. We need yellow and pink. We need the ladies. And I'm certain they're going to come in the year 2021. And by the end of the year, we will have the full Zeo team on the display. As I said, the Lightning Collection like to drip feed us, so we just got to be patient, people, but I'm sure they are coming. And I'm happy that Adam came with his power axes as well. Hopefully the rest of them get their weapons and they sneak in the blue weapons somewhere, or I'm gonna have to get some 3D printed ones. But still, this Lightning Collection can go deep. I'm hoping for some more Zeo villains maybe. We shall see what the future holds, but you know what to do. Support the channel, and please hit that subscribe button, much appreciated. And you can now hit that join button and become a channel member. Quite simply show some love or join the members club and come and join me on a live stream every now and then, much appreciated. You can follow me on Instagram at It's Dan Who, or tweet me as well at Dan Who Reviews. Either or, I shall of course see you on the next one.